Hey y'all, welcome to the MrMaple Show. I'm Rebecca and I work here at MrMaple. Today Matt and Tim will be talking about the Fountain of Youth. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Matt Nichols at MrMaple.com. Today we're going to be talking about another Area 51 introduction, so one of our own introductions. Today's topic is the mythological Fountain of Youth. So Acer palmatum, Fountain of Youth.
Hi, and I'm Tim at MrMaple. We greatly appreciate you watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, sign up for our weekly emails on MrMaple.com. We had 10 new fun, exciting trees every single Tuesday at 10. This one may be coming up pretty soon.
So Fountain of Youth is an amazing tree. This is going to be another weeping form. We've been really big on introducing some cool weeping forms. Many of you may have seen Dragon Master, Rakuzan Shidari. These are some that we've offered first here at our nursery. This one's a selection we actually made here for sure. The Fountain of Youth has this elongated fingered style leaf. This is another weeping form. This leaf's out with a salmon pink color hue over it in the early spring, almost like a blushing of that salmon pink. And then it'll get to a bright chartreuse green, and then kind of more of a Kelly green midsummer. The fall color on this is quite nice too. It goes through some oranges and some reds in the fall.
I really like this one because for a weeping style, it has such a unique leaf like Matt was talking about. The leaf has those finger-like lobes. The leaf itself, we'll do a close-up in a little bit, is almost like Hibari on the leaf. I mean, just heavily divided, some serrations on the new growth. Really unique and different for that weeping style shape. This is going to be a tree that I typically will stake up. We've got one in our garden that we staked up to about 4 feet. Will probably end up staking it about 6 feet, and we expect this tree to end up getting, when we stake it up, about 6 feet tall by about 4 foot wide in about 10 to 15 years.
Because this one has such a malleable shape, there's a ton of great uses. This one's going to have a similar style shape to that of Dragon Master or Ryusen, so it's going to be extremely weeping and get about as tall as you stake it. So it works great in full sun up to zone 8. This is a tree that works good zones 5 through 9, so down to negative 20 as well. It's very cold tolerant. Extremely durable plant. This one can go in a lot of sun, makes a great accent plant for sunny areas. Because of its extreme weeping shape, it makes an excellent tree for container gardening. You can put this one in a big patio planter. I've actually seen some similar styles done in a hanging basket, so the key there is good drainage. You can actually grow this one as a hanging basket and then plant it in the ground. I like this one in a big container and just kind of letting that foliage weep down over the pot even. You can get some really cool looks. And you can bring that fall color and those really fun textures back into the garden into different areas. So you can have it on the patio, or you can have that versatility to move it around in the garden. This is a great tree to pair with any of the bright reds. So I like to pair this with something like Fire Glow. It's going to make a really fun pattern against that. It's a very different leaf shape. Like Tim said, he describes the leaf as closest to something like Hibari with that heavily divided leaf. So an extravagant, really cool tree, but again with an extreme weeping shape. So if you stake this one up, you're going to get a tall, narrow tree in the landscape. So it makes a great accent plant or focal point planting.
This is a tree that we've been evaluating for about 5 to 6 years now. When we release it on MrMaple, it'll be the very first time this tree's been offered. It's been in our Area 51 collection for a number of years. Do you want to talk about the Area 51, Matt?
Yeah, we call our trees the Area 51. You may have heard us say this in our Dragon Master video. Basically, the Area 51 are the plants that we put them in a greenhouse. We would go to a garden show, and then Dad would come back and Dad would say, hey guys, I sold a tree. And we'd rush really quickly to make sure it wasn't our one evaluation of something cool. If you haven't noticed, we've been putting out a lot of our own introductions here on MrMaple, and we call those that Area 51 collection. And what that turned into is, Dad, this is Area 51 in this greenhouse. Nobody comes in or out without clearance. So that's how I got the Area 51 name. So we hide our special stuff in there, and then eventually we evaluate it and then make it available to you guys. And so that's what Fountain of Youth went through that evaluation process. When we're going to name a tree, what we do is we evaluate it for 5 to 7 years. We compare it to the 5 closest things to it, and then we look at how it's better or different than each of those things. And if it meets that criteria, then we're interested in putting it out there and making it a viable cultivar for the public to consume. And I think this one certainly has that merit and a really cool habit to it.
Yeah, this tree is extremely vigorous. It appears to be very hardy for us as well. It's grown extremely well in our trial garden and is a fantastic tree to use in a lot of different uses. We've actually found this as a chance seedling from a chance seedling of Shishigashira. So this is an F2 from Shishigashira. Again, this would almost be like a cousin to Ryusen, but because it's a cousin and not direct lineage, we get a lot of different genetics in it with this heavily divided foliage, which really makes this tree something unique, something special, and something that's going to stand out. And let's go ahead and do an up-close look at this foliage.
So here we have an up-close look at Acer palmatum Fountain of Youth. I love how this selection has really frilly growth, so it has that kind of serrated edge to every single leaf. It just gives it a little something extra, for sure.
Yeah, the reason we selected this is because out of all of the seedlings we were going through, this one had the most unique style foliage that really made it stand out and made it look very different from all the other weeping selections of Acer palmatum.
I really enjoy especially how in early spring this one has that kind of salmon pink hue over top of it. We often describe it as kind of a blushing because it just kind of has that translucent look over top of it. The new growth will have a little bit of that too this time of year. We're getting into almost our summer color here in late June in North Carolina. We grow this tree here in zone 6B, but again this tree works zones 5 through 9.
This is going to be a tree that's going to have a very unique style, very nice weeping habit, and a tree you're sure to love.
I definitely recommend trying this one in a hanging basket. I think that's going to be a fun way to grow it, and I'm looking forward to putting one in a hanging basket on my porch. So we're here in one of our display gardens to give you a look at Acer palmatum Fountain of Youth. I love how this one just has such a graceful cascading habit. The ruffled edges to these leaves really even give it a more airy, open look to it. You can see a little bit more into the structure of the tree, and it just gives it a really fun, graceful habit for sure. I think this one's going to make a great addition to your garden and one you're going to love. Hey, thanks for watching our quick look at Acer palmatum Fountain of Youth. This is a fun new tree that's coming soon to MrMaple.
This is a tree that's very unique style and it's weeping style foliage. It's going to be something that's very different and unique, and something from the Area 51 collection that not many people will have. This is a tree that we're just now about to introduce at MrMaple.com.
Hey, everybody needs a Fountain of Youth in their garden as well. If you hadn't already, hit that subscribe button, that bell in the corner, that'll notify you every single time we post videos. We've got a ton of new videos we've been adding on here, so check out our full catalog. There's a lot of different descriptions and cultivar videos. We're gonna be adding some different style videos too as we get into that summer heat, so there's a lot of fun things planned. But definitely do that, and also please share this with your gardening friends. That's the best way for our channel to grow.
This is a tree that you're going to really love. We greatly appreciate all as customers, appreciate y'all watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any comments, post those in the comment section. And always remember, if you want to support this YouTube channel, please shop on MrMaple.com.
Hey, thanks, God bless.
And have a great day.